I just ran / drove really quickly from my work. I live 45 minutes from where I work. I have been at work since 10 a.m. This dropped at 11 a.m. Can you imagine? I guess I should say it is currently 6 p.m. Can you imagine what I've been going through? Can you imagine what I've been going through as an army? Can you imagine what I've been going through as a hardcore June stan? Can you imagine what I've been going through for the past, like, what is that even? 8 hours? 9 hours? I don't... That was the ugliest face I think I've ever made in my life. Let's shut up and get into it. I really have nothing to say. Yes, I'm back to do this. Yes, you know I'm going to be reacting to BTS. There's nothing else to say. We're putting on our headphones and we're going, bitch. We're going. We'll talk more after. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Stop! No! This is my favorite intro from School of Affair. Okay. I mostly paused because I was like so in love with it's just what's happening in general, but then I was like, I'm not even reading the lyrics. I mean, of course I'm gonna watch this again, but I'm not even reading the lyrics, and that just kind of bothered me for like half a second. I was like, I'm not reading anything, but look how good he looks, so it doesn't fucking matter. Oh my god. Well, this was obviously recorded before he cut his hair, but anyway, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Baby! I feel good. I'm not reading lyrics, I know. I can't do it. I just have to look at him. That's my baby. Oh! He just spit on me and I loved it. You better tell them, June! Look at that fucking... What was that? What the fuck was that him? Oh! That transition! In his outfit! Oh, I have so many comments yet. I haven't even looked at the lyrics, bitch! You're so cute. Kim Namjoon! For president! He dropped the mic. Shit, he looks good.
I don't know, man.
Fuck! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? That's fucking creepy. I don't like that. I don't know what that is, but I don't like that. I also don't know how I feel about these dancing men. We'll get to that later. I don't care. He looks good. The song's a bop. I don't like that. This is very... There's so many themes in his I really want to like explore and talk about, but we need this to end first. Oh, he Thanos snapped them. Okay, so I need to watch it again so I can actually look at the lyrics this time because I literally paid zero attention to them. I couldn't. How can I take my eyes off of Kim Namjoon right now? Kim Namjoon just fucking came for all of our throats. So why the fuck would I take my eyes off of him when he came for our throats like that? That's just rude and disrespectful to our fucking president. Did you see that banner? Kim Namjoon for president. Thank you. Okay, he knows. Okay. Anyway, there's a lot of themes though, like that was in this, like not only like themes of like imagery, but like themes of like him or like referencing like other artists, like old other Korean artists that I saw at least, and I really love that. But okay, before we even talk, mostly because this hat is really hot. Actually, everything I'm wearing is really hot. I'm sweating. But with my headphones, it's making everything very. So I just want to watch it one more time, real quick, with watching the lyrics. I had the lyrics on. I couldn't take my eyes off of Kim Namjoon. Are you serious? So let's watch it one more time with paying attention to the lyrics this time, and then we'll discuss. Okay. Let's go. It's a bop, by the way. It's a fucking bop. Okay? Did you hear this? It's a fucking bop. This album, I'm not ready. Ooh, there were so many things I loved about this. Okay. Love! Ah, my friend Joyce told me I would recognize something at the beginning. And bitch, yes! This is my fucking intro. This is my favorite intro. Oh my god. Probably not. Ooh. How are you feeling? I'm really. Honestly, he's going really fast. It's hard to read. He's so cute, sorry. He's just going like. He looks so good in this all white. This really freaks me out. I don't like this. Okay, I loved everything about this. Okay, like, what the fuck? I don't even know if turning off my headphones is important right now. Just go somewhere. I can't take my hat off though because my hair's gross. So we're just gonna sweat through this. It's just better with my headphones off. Okay. First things first. That fucking reference to School Love Affair intro. Okay, if you don't know this intro, go fucking look it up right now. It's from, I'm pretty sure it's from School Love Affair, so their third mini album. My favorite thing about that intro is it's all through the rappers, right? And like Suga comes in with this like beat that really just reminds me of like Suga. Like it reminds me of all the songs Suga's produced. It reminds me of all like the type of like rap style Suga really seems to like to have. Like, yeah, whether he produced it for another artist or himself, it just has this like Suga style to it, like the beat and then the way he raps. He just has this kind of more R&B, slow, like very like laid back kind of style. Like everyone's like, oh, Suga's a savage, but have you ever noticed that all the music he makes is very much laid back, kind of chill? I mean, like he goes in and he gets deep in those songs, but like he really has a more like R&B type of feel to his rap, or I should say to his producing. So that beat in general for me was just like, oh, this is so Suga. And so he comes in, he raps, and then Hobie comes in and he's just kind of like, Suga, no, young, we need to make this more hype. We need to make the song have more hope to it. Like he really uses the word himang, you know? And he's like, let's liven it up. And then they bring in this beat that's so Hobie. And it's just like, he goes, yeah, Equal G, like, yeah, this is it. And he like starts rapping on it, and it's a very Hobie beat, very Hobie, just like section. And so immediately I was loving it because it's like, okay, this is Suga, this is Hobie, like, and then of course RM goes like, first of all, he comes in with this raspy ass sounding voice being like, no, we gotta do Bangtan style, you know, hip hop. And he says it all like, all sexy, and I'm just like, and then that beat comes in, you give me love. Oh my god, I lost my shit. I was like, no, and like that literally for me, not only is it RM style, but that is Bangtan style. So that song, that intro, that is my favorite. Yes, I haven't been on my timeline, Twitter, anything. I haven't checked my phone all day. And I'm sure there's so many theories and so many posts connecting all this stuff that I now have to go find it because I'm sure my TL is just a mess and I haven't looked at any of it. So that was the first thing that just immediately I was just like, yes, yes, this is my shit. And then of course he comes in and he raps and it's just, oh, it's been so long. Like the last intro he did was it for HYYH part 1? Because it might have just been Suga who did HYYH. I don't remember. The last one I remember him doing that I loved was What Am I to You from Dark and Wild. I don't pay attention to the intros from HYYH besides Nevermind. That's the only one I pay attention to. Because I think the one for part 1 and for Young Forever are the same, right? I guess I don't pay attention. Nevermind's the only one I pay attention to, and that's on part 2. Anyway, it's just because I wasn't in the fandom at the time when those came out, so I don't, like, I had to go back to listen to them, so I just, you know, it all kind of blends together, because I literally just listened to, like, the whole series, like, in a row, so it all blends together a little bit, but there are certain moments and songs that stick out to me, because I remember them, that, like, I just described to you, the intro for School Love Affair. I just, like, when I heard it, it felt, I could feel each member, and that was really powerful to me. And then for them to come together at the end and be like, this is Bangtan style, I was like, bitch, you better believe that's Bangtan style. But yeah, go look up that intro if you haven't looked it up. It's so good. If you've never heard it, it's so good. It's one of my favorites. So anyway, back to this comeback show, back to this intro. Yo, okay, so like, there were a lot of things, I'll talk about this real quick. There were a lot of things that reminded me of other artists. There was the part where he's like kind of in that school uniform and there was like weird alien looking things behind him. I never liked that, but I really didn't like the big Namjoon creepy looking thing. That one, no. He can leave. But anyway, the bunch of aliens that were surrounding him also in uniform, that and came on that platform, that really reminded me of Soteji. Like he was giving me definitely Soteji vibes with that, like classroom ideas. Like it really reminded me of their performance they did at the end of the year show. I think it was KBS. I don't remember which one, but that was the performance that like pretty much made Soteji be like, yo, y'all the next me. Y'all the next generation of what me and my group were trying to do. So that's when he like really like invited them to do their concert with him, and that's why he like really passed the torch to them. And so like that vibe, I got that vibe from this. And I also got some Epic High from this as well, because, you know, they've talked about Epic High being a big part of the reason they started rapping, like at least June and Suga have. And, you know, Map of the Soul Persona, a lot of Epic High fans, a lot of high schools out there have said like, or like immediately when they announced the title of this album, we were all like, yo, like Epic High, like, and even like Tableau tweeted about it. Like we were all just like, yo, like this is so like Epic High, BTS come together, like, and then of course Suga just collabed on their album, and it's great seeing them come together, because like for me those are two of my favorite groups. I'm gonna go see Epic High in Atlanta next month. Like Epic High and BTS are the only concerts I'm going to this year. There's a bunch of other people coming this year that I've just said, sorry guys, I ain't got no money, I ain't got time for that. Like those are my groups. Like those are the two groups I'm about to go all out for. And the fact that it just gave me like, it mostly a lot like the kind of style, like there was like, I don't know, there was part of the song that really just reminded me of another Epic High song, but I can't tell you what Epic High song, because again with Epic High I've just been kind of listening to their tracks over and over again, just going back and back, and they have a much larger discography than BTS because they've been around for a much longer time, so it's a lot harder for me to pick out certain songs. So I could pick out recent songs obviously from like We've Done Something Wonderful and obviously the new one Sleepless and anything else I'm kind of like, Shoebox, I can kind of pick out some songs from. Anyway, if you don't know about Epic High albums, you probably won't know what I'm talking about. But my point is, there was like several moments in the song that felt very much like an Epic High song, and like for me, it's not, I don't want people to be like, oh, you think they're copying? No, I really feel like because of how much RM, Suga, and all of them respect Epic High, and all of them respect Soteji, these are literally homages and like showing like, yo, this is like, we know about hip hop, like we know about especially Korean hip hop, like we know, and like Korean pop, like because Soteji is basically the like father or like, you know, creator of K-pop, like Korean pop. There was no K-pop groups before Soteji. If you don't know about that, there's a really good intro video about that on DKD-TV's channel, so go watch it. I'm not gonna talk about it, but like they are it. Like Soteji was it when it came to K-pop. That was the first group, first generation. No, zero generation. He is the first thing ever. So it's almost like the pop side of K-pop and the hip-hop side of K-pop, which is BACKKK, coming together. I don't think BACKKK was the first K-hip-hop group, but you know, we can consider them one of the, you know, originators of K-hip-hop. My point is, it you know, because I saw that Sotaeji parts and because I saw some BACKKK, it did kind of feel like them coming together. And again, just showing that BTS is just a mixture, and that they acknowledge both their hip-hop and pop sides in them, and that people shouldn't be putting them into categories. Call them idol, you can call them artists, you can call them whatever the fuck you want. It don't matter, because they're gonna do what they do. Okay? End of that discussion. So anyway, oh, I'm low-key sick too. I don't even know if there's anything else I really want to talk about. I really want to go, like, I keep pointing back there because I left my phone outside. I really want to go look at my phone and like see what other people have talked about, but you know, I can't really share that with you guys. But I think like the last thing I'll kind of say is just that the imagery was great. Like I said, the Kim Namjoon for president, hello. I think he definitely was acknowledging that we want him to be our fucking president, because that was like a straight up like, look, I'm like a fucking president, like in a suit and tie and everything, like, bitch, you better not. And I looked at the lyrics, and when I was talking to one of my friends, actually, yeah, I'll mention this. So I was talking to one of my friends before I got to watch it, and she was like, I won't spoil anything for you, but there was a lyric that kind of referred to him, or where RM refers to when people are kind of using that argument of, but Namjoon. Like, so basically if you don't know this, which you should, if you're in the fandom, whenever something racially sensitive happens in K-pop, or whenever something like controversial honestly happens in K-pop, people like to, I shouldn't say people, other fandoms like to bring up the fact that Namjoon in his past said some things, did some things that were questionable, just like a lot of other Korean artists have. The difference being Namjoon has acknowledged those things over and over and apologized for them over and over and stopped doing them a long time ago. Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things, like, we clearly as fans and as people have seen him grow and learn from those experiences, whereas there's other K-pop artists that have not learned and grow from those experiences, which is why we cancel them. Cancel culture is stupid though, or why we like don't really like them anymore, don't really support them anymore, or we're kind of like about them, because unlike Namjoon, they haven't learned from their experiences, whereas Namjoon has. So regardless, a lot of people in the fandom, like in ARMY fandom, really hate when people like to bring up Namjoon into these like irrelevant conversations, because we're like, literally, he said something like 7 years ago, and you're trying to bring that up now. He apologized for it, and he acknowledges his mistakes, and I don't know what else the fuck you want from him, because literally, he's not like that anymore. If he was still a dick, sure, maybe you'd have a point, but he's not. So you need to move on. We've moved on. He's moved on. You should move on. Everyone move on. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, basically, I think he referenced that in the lyrics. I didn't catch it, but I really do want to go like deep dive into the lyrics when I get on my TL. And like I said, he was going pretty fast because my boy can spit fire. So I was really like not able to fully absorb a lot of the lyrics. I got the message and I got the point, but it is really hard without being able to like pause and read exactly what he's saying sometimes. But that's for me part of the beauty. I think one of my favorite lines was actually in the beginning, where he said something about like, why would God give us all these words if we weren't supposed to use them? Something along those lines. I don't remember the exact line, but basically he was just saying like, you know, there's all these words, there's all these ways to describe things and people and places. So like, why define ourselves under just one name or one thing? Like, we can't just be defined by one thing in our lives. Like, we gotta, you know, embrace everything about us, I guess, really is kind of what I think he was trying to say. I don't know. Anyway, I'm stressed. This was so good. It was so good. It was so good. It sounded so good. I loved it so much. I love Kim Namjoon so much. I don't know what to do. I literally, like, when it dropped this morning, I was just like, fuck. And the first thing I did was go to my Twitter. I went to my messages. I didn't go to, like, my timeline. I stayed away from my timeline. I went straight to my messages. I went to my friend, and I was like, is it June? And she was like, it's June. And I was like, you don't understand? It's a hard June stand. It's a hardcore. I lost my shit. And I was like, I have to stay at work all day and be an adult. I didn't even take my shoes off. Like, I usually do. I usually take my shoes off right before no taking shoes off. No, I took off my jacket, dropped my shit, and I came in here. And I'm sweating. This is long, but of course I knew it was going to be long because, hey, I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I haven't done this in a while. I'm really excited. It's my boy named June. He was out here spitting fire, doing symbolism. There's all this fucking shit that I'm sure I missed, and I'm going to go on my TMI like literally mind-blowing is about to go happen even more when I go check out all the theories and all the connections and all the things that have probably been observed by other people, but not me. And so if you really want to see me freaking out about it, you can follow me on Twitter because that's where I'll be freaking out about it. So you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter. But of course, this video won't probably come out until tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow. I guess when you see it tomorrow, you can just go to my profile and you'll just see me freaking out. I'll probably still be freaking out tomorrow. What am I talking about? I have the day off, so I'll just I'll spend the whole day freaking out. Anyway, my life, my head, my heart, everything hurts right now. But I'm so excited. Comeback is here, guys. Comeback is here. Yeah, we're getting a whole new album. And honestly, the intros for BTS really do set the tone. Like, if you think about like how Singularity was, how Serendipity was, how Epiphany was, how they really set the tone for the album. This is a fucking hip-hop track. We gonna get a hip-hop kind of sounded. I think we're gonna get some R&B. I think we're gonna get some hip-hop. I think we're gonna get some soul. I think we're gonna get an album, bitches. I'm so excited. Oh my god. I love you, Kim Namjoon. I know you're not watching this, but let me just say that. I love you so much. I love you, BTS. I love you. Bangtan forever and ever and ever and no one else ever. That's it. It's BTS only. If you're not BTS, get the fuck out. I'll see you guys when the comeback happens because that's probably the next time you'll see me. All right, later.